ExactTrack 4D constantly scans for new threats in your neighborhood, alerting you faster than ever when severe storms are heading your way.
I guess the good news is no major impacts to election voting. However, I understand we're watching something in the tropics?
Can you believe it? Here we are. We're at the 4th of November, tomorrow being the 5th there for Election Tuesday. And yeah, we're tracking now a tropical storm. When we got in, it was still a tropical depression, and it seems to go figure. I mean, our temperatures outside feel kind of like late summer. Widespread 80s once again this afternoon, a trend that's going to continue. There we go, Tropical Storm Rafael. This is going to, and it's actually deepened a little bit, dropping below 1,000 millibars down to 997, and the wind speed has picked up from 35 to now 45 miles per hour. So we'll cut across, glancing below here for Jamaica, barrels right over the Cayman Islands, then into western Cuba, kind of goes glancing below, we'll call it, as a Category 1 here for the Florida Straits. And then that's where the question marks are. As you can see, the National Hurricane Center picks up on a trend that will show some weakening as it gets to the central part and the northern part of the Gulf of Mexico. Here's the spaghetti plot, and you can see where this changes to a hurricane. And the veering that we see here is the GFS to that of the euro. And we've got two different margins, but you can see where those two lie as they continue to take aim anywhere between the Florida Panhandle all the way back over to the Big Easy. At home, we've picked up a little bit of rainfall coming in under that onshore flow. Most of us about a trace amount, in other areas coming up less than 1/10 of an inch between St. Augustine and Putnam County. But we are tracking a pretty good swath here. Let's see if that's going to work. There we go. Sometimes it takes just a couple of tries as we're watching this round as it continues to push through. So let me grab my Storm Track fan here, and we'll take that out about 15 miles an hour. Rivertown sitting over top of you right now. Green Cove Springs, about a 3-minute window. Georges Lake and over toward Pass Station will take you inside of a 15-minute window. And then beyond that, we'll give you a 20-minute head start for areas around Belmore and Russell as the light rain, and more to come as it will be moving out of Palm Coast and into areas of St. John's, Flagler, or St. John's, Clay, and into Putnam County. Cloudy skies continue outside, and we're not too far away from the sunset here. What do we have? A little more than an hour, 5:32, I think it is. The wind with Tropical Storm Rafael will reach the Gulf Coast, but not get up to the I-75 corridor. And the other thing that we're seeing here when it comes to the rainfall, the heaviest of which with our tropical rain will be to the west of I-75. And here's where we see, say, Valdosta, northward through parts of southeast Georgia, but staying just to the west based on its current path here outside of our area, leaving us with pretty limited rain. This takes us all the way through next week. Temperatures outside are in the 70s, lower 80s right now at Jacksonville. And we're still seeing times of flooding, especially during high tide here. It was spilling over the lake a little while ago. Upper 70s feel like our lower 80s under those cloudy skies, and it's going to be those rounds of showers that will continue overnight tonight. Northeast Florida and southeast Georgia, generally light amounts here to those trace and tenths of an inch. With temperatures overnight tonight and into the start of our Election Tuesday in the 60s and 70s, another afternoon that'll take us into those daytime highs in the 80s. Limited chance for some showers, maybe not the best day, but we'll make it a 9 here on the Nunometer as you get out there and cast your ballots. We'll start the day with temperatures in the 70s, daytime highs all week long. We'll continue to climb into the 80s, and beyond our Election Tuesday, rain comes back. Oh, that already went by, didn't it? We don't need that memory again. Rain comes back into the forecast here starting Wednesday. That pattern stays soggy tart through Thursday before we'll start to dry things out, getting ready for the weekend and some football.
Richard, thanks.